Now, good day, good day. Welcome back to Apostle 1 tutorial. If today is the first time you visit my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel and then you share the video to any SHS student. Even GHS student can still prepare. Yes, if you are in Nigeria, you are in Gabon, you are in Sierra Leone, you are in any West African country that involves in WASSCE. Yes, this video is very important, and this is one of the questions that has come in the WASSCE before. Yes, this one has come in the WASSCE before. I am going to teach you how you can solve this question. Now let's look at how that means. Now a rectangle is x plus 3 centimeters long. Now what does it mean? If a rectangle has x plus 3 centimeters long, then it means the long means the length of the rectangle. You get it? The length of the rectangle. So I'm going to go straight away. So solution, the length, I'm using L to represent the length. The length of the rectangle is x plus 3 centimeters. And y centimeters wide. Now the wide is the width. The wide is the same as the width. The width of rectangle. I'm going to use W for that. Now that one is y centimeters. Now this one is about rectangle. So you need to remember anything you know about rectangle. Perimeter of a rectangle, area of a rectangle, when a rectangle is divided into two, the diagonal of a rectangle, how you can find the area of everything. Yes, I'm going to give you a brief, and as time goes on, I'm going to teach you the rectangle and then everything. Now this one is on the area, perimeter, and volume of what? Plane figure. You know, rectangle is a plane figure. Yes, don't forget. Now let's see. The perimeter of the rectangle is 24. So we have the perimeter. I'm going to use P for perimeter, and it's 24 centimeters. And the area is 27 centimeters squared. So this is the area. I'm going to use A for area. Area is 27 centimeters square. Now the question says that one, show that y is equal to 9 minus s square x. Y is equal to 9 minus x. And then B, we have to show that s squared minus 6x is equal to 0. And then C, we have to find the length and the width of the rectangle. Now let me explain something small about rectangle. You know, don't forget that rectangle is a plane figure, or it's also a polygon bonded with 4 sides, where 2 sides are parallel and equal. You get it? Now, so here is the length, this one is the length, this one is the width, this one is the width. So the perimeter is the distance around the what? The rectangle. That is L plus L, W plus W. So we're going to get 2L plus 2W. Now this is the formula for the perimeter of a rectangle. That is the distance around a rectangle. Now let me talk about the area of the rectangle. The area of the rectangle, you multiply the length and the width. So length times the width will give us the area of the rectangle. I'm going to base on these two to solve this particular question. Now I'm going to solve the A. I'm going to solve the A. We are to show that y is equal to 9 minus x. Yes. Now the board is too small, so I'll be cleaning while solving. Y is equal to 9 minus x. So let's see. From the question, the perimeter was given as 24. So I'm going to continue. Perimeter. Don't forget the perimeter is 2L plus 2W. I just showed it. Now the perimeter in the question was given to be 24. So I'm going to write 24 is equal to 2L. Now what is the length? The length is x plus 3 plus 2W. What is the W? The W is the width. The width is y. Now, so what are you going to get here? I'm going to expand this bracket. So I have 24 is equal to, now 2 times s will give us 2x, 2 times 3 will give us 6. Now 2 times y will give us 2y. Now with this one, I think I can prove this one to get this. Now with this one, don't forget that the y is made the subject. Get it? So I'm going to group all of them to one side of the equation. I'm going to get 24 minus 2x minus 6 equals what? 2y. Now 24 minus 6 will give us what? 18. Minus 2x equals what? 2y. At this particular point, I can divide through by 2. Divide this one by 2, divide this one by 2, divide by this one by 2. Now 2 going into 18 and 9. 2 going into 2x, x is equal to y. Now what are we getting here? We are getting y is equal to what? We are getting y is equal to 9 minus x, which is the same as this one. So, hence proved. Now we are done proving the first one. Now moving on to the B. Now let's go for the B. Now since the area was given in the question, I'm going to use the area to prove it. The B. We are supposed to show that s squared minus 6x is equal to 0. S squared minus 6 equals 0. So let me continue from here. B. Area is equal to length times what? Length times width. But the area was given as 27. So I'm going to write 27 is equal to length. What is the length? The length is x plus 3. Now what is the width? The width is y, so times y. Now I'm going to, what am I going to do? Now, so from here, we have 27 is equal to x plus y multiplying the y. Do you get it? Yes. Now look at something here. In this particular expression, we don't have y in the question. We don't have y. But don't forget that y is equal to 9 minus x. So I'm going to substitute y here. But y is equal to 9 minus x. So let me substitute. So it means I'm going to get 27 is equal to x plus 3 multiplying y. Y is 9 minus x. So I need to expand this one to see what I'm going to get. So I have 27 is equal to x times 9 will give us 9x. X times s will give us minus s squared. Now 3 times 9 is 27. And then 3 times minus s is minus 3x. So I am proving this one. Now, so I'm going to get 27 is equal to 9x minus 3x will give us 6x minus s squared plus 27. Now, looking at this equation, I have to group all of them to this equation. So I have s squared minus 6x, then I have plus 27, then I have minus 27. Now, equal to 0. I'm just grouping them to one side of the equation because it is leading to quadratic equation. So what am I going to get here? I'm going to get s squared minus 6x. Now, this one is 27 minus 27, and you're going to go to 0. We have is equal to 0. Now, what are we getting? We are getting s squared minus 6x equals to 0. S squared minus 6x is equal to 0. So we are done. Hence, proved. It's just as simple as that. Very simple. We are done with the B. Now let's move on to the C. Find the length and the width of the rectangle. Now don't forget the length is s plus y, s plus 3. The width is y. So if I'm able to get the answer for the length and the x, I'm going to get the length. If I'm able to get the answer for the length, I can also get the width. Now, so let's see. Now, let me continue from here. Now, let me solve for x. Before I can get the length, I need to get the x. So, from here, now see. From x squared minus 6 equals to 0. Now, I can factorize x out. We have x minus 6 is equal to 0. So, I'm going to get x is equal to 0, or this one is equal to 0. S minus 6 is equal to 0. Now, s will be equal to what? 6. Now, I'm getting two answers for the x, and then they are all correct because when I use 0, the weight will be 0 plus s, which will give us what? 3. When I use 6, it will be 6 plus what? 3, which will give us 9. Yes. So with this, let me use both to get the answer. Now, when s is equal to 0, I'm going to solve for the y. Don't forget that y is equal to 9 minus x. So it will be 9 minus 0, which is equal to 9. So anytime s is equal to 0, y is equal to 9. What is 9? The y is the weight. So meaning that anytime s is equal to 0, I'm going to get the weight to be 9. Yes. Now I want to solve for the answers before I complete. Now when x is equal to 6, now when s is equal to 6, what will be y? Y is still 9 minus what? X. So 9 minus 6, which is equal to 3. Now, meaning we are getting two answers for weight, two answers for what? The length. Now, it means that anytime s is equal to 6, I'm going to get y to be 3. Don't forget that y is the same as the weight. Now, what is the length? The length is x plus what? 3. Now, the s is still 6. We are going to get what? 6 plus what? 3, which is 9. Now, don't forget that at this particular point, the x was 0. Now, if x is 0, then the length will be what? X plus 0. What? It will be 0 plus 3, which is what? 3. So it means that we are going to, when the length is 3, the weight is what? 9. And then when the length is 9, the weight is also what? The weight is what? The weight is 3. So it is just vice versa. So find the length and then the weight of the triangle. When the length is 3, the weight is 9. When the length is 9, the weight is 3. So I'm going to choose one of them. But one thing you're supposed to know is that the length is always longer than the weight. Yes. So with this one, the length is 3, the weight is 9. I don't want to use this one because the length is supposed to be longer than the weight. So I'm going to take the length to be 9 and then the weight to be 3. So I can now conclude that therefore the length is equals to 9 centimeters and the weight is equal to what? Y, which is 3 centimeters. You see, it is as simple as that. Yes, it's as simple as that. Make sure you comment the video to many people. See you in the next video. Bye bye. I will solve more questions on the area and perimeter. So follow me for more videos. If you want the topic by topic, make sure you check the playlist. You will see topic by topic over there. See you in the next video. Bye bye.